Still going at this weight, 125 pounds. We have Steve Swope of Oakland Riverside wrestling Tim Cory, a freshman from Bondurant, Farrar. And we have about a minute and a half to go here. The score is 10-7 in favor of Swope of Oakland Riverside, which has wrapped up the team title. Oakland Riverside having a big year. What a way to end it.
Tim Cory, only one of two freshmen in the finals. We saw Cliff Moore earlier. Now Tim Cory, Bondurant Farrar. Coach Kenny Eastling, who went into the Hall of Fame tonight as a coach.
That is Tim Cory riding on top now. He's down by 3 points. He has to make up 3 here with 1:10 to go. He wants to turn Swope over. Have to get him down the mat first, like that.
Well, you see who's sitting in the corner with Coach Eastling from Bondurant Farrar. He's just a young man named Bill Nelson.
Oh, yes.
Assistant coach this year at Bondurant Farrar, moved to Ankeny a little while ago, and what a great name in the sport of wrestling, and given his expertise to the Bondurant Farrar program.
44 seconds to go. The man on top needs 3 points somewhere. And he wants to do it, I think, by riding. He feels he can turn his... there's an injury. Tim Cory went down hard on his head. So we have an injury timeout here for him. Steve Swope, I should say. Steve Swope of Oakland Riverside. And Tim Cory still trails by 3.
There's the back of the great Bill Nelson.
We got quite a
the so great back of
the great
Bill
back
Nelson,
of Bill Nelson.
Whatever you want to, one way or the other.
A man that never had his back turned to the mat very much, but Northern Iowa State Teachers College champion and Hall of Famer. There he is, great name in the sport, and given back to the sport that he's been involved in so much.
Let's go to Dick Trotter for a report.
All right, Doug, with me now is a little bit of history, a lot of history. He's one of only 11 others to win 4 consecutive titles. Young man by the name of Eric Juergens of Oakland. Eric, what was your plan for this year?
Just to go out, wrestle my hardest, you know, train real hard and go out and have fun and hopefully win on top of that.
I think that's what you said last year, and you said it in the paper, and that worked out tonight.
Yeah, it did work out good.
And tonight, when you went out there in your match with Mike Wasilia, what was going through your mind as you took to the court?
I just watched my brother lose, and he's worked so hard this year, and it was really, really frustrating to watch him lose. I mean, he had a lot of heart, and he worked hard. It didn't pan out for him, but I'm just glad I could go out and win for him, you know.
Well, I'm sure you've been a great inspiration to him and a great inspiration to young wrestlers across the state of Iowa, Eric. A tremendous show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now we're going to go to back to Doug.
Thank you, Dick Trotter. Congratulations again to Eric Juergens. We're back at the 1A match. Steve Swope against Tim Cory.
Cory hasn't been able to chip away. In fact, he gave up the takedown to try to take Swope down, and he's not going to get it done. The seconds are ticking away, and Swope is going to win a championship.
11-7. Swope, Steve Swope of Oakland Riverside on the champion team at 1A. He's winner 11-7. You know, watching that interview with Eric Juergens, I had the feeling when the match started, he looked like his mind might have been otherwhere for a second, and now you know where it was. It was with his brother who just lost.
Well, you know, blood runs deep, and I'm sure they worked out together, and he really wanted to see his brother win, but that has to be
Riverside. 6th, Donnie Junger, St. Ansgar. 5th place, Chad Eberhardt, Dyke, New Hartford. 4th place, Nick Lenny, Belle Plaine. 3rd place, Darren Wilson, Alburnett. Runner-up, Tim Cory, Bondurant Farrar. And the 1A 125-pound champion from Oakland Riverside, Steve Swope.
Satisfied young man there, Steve Swope. He beat Tim Cory of Bondurant Farrar. Oakland Riverside's